Kruise, second game of the Easter period. What's the attitude going into this one?
Yeah, I think we just need to stay really tough. I think it's good for us. We need to be in a mindset of getting the season back on track. We knocked a couple of wins off. We narrowly lost to, well, we drew. Felt like a loss to Huddersfield, but which we should have won. But we're getting there. We're building blocks. I think it's come at a great time for us, and I spoke to boys there about being really tough mentally and seeing it as an opportunity to knock 3 or 4 games off and catapult ourselves to, top 6 in table, which is very easily done. So I think it's come around at a great time. We are carrying a few knocks and a few niggles, but that's not what we need to stay tough as a mentality, and it's good for us. It's good for us. Like I say, this period could catapult us.
And a couple of 17-year-olds coming into the matchday squad in Jack Sinfield and Max Simpson. Have they given a lift and enthusiasm to the group? Yeah,
it's been brilliant for us as a group to. Well, they've trained with us all year, but to have the new faces sat in the video room before we go out to play and trained really hard and really good blokes. So yeah, they deserve to get the shot.
After you mentioned about the toughness and all that, is the second game of the Easter period as much about mental toughness as physical preparation?
100%. Obviously, Rich Onyx has done a good job, making sure we get all the supplements on board and as protein and as ice baths and stuff like that. That's what every team will do. I'm sure every team has got that type of facilities and that type of preparation. What every team doesn't have is the mentality to say, right, we're going to turn up and go beat these, and that's what we need to do. We need to bring that's going to be different to get us the win.
Played Cass in the Cup only a few weeks ago. What are we going to do to turn it around from that performance into something better on Monday?
Yeah, I think you've seen from us performances after that. I think we've been building and got better. I think the Saints game, even though we lost, were a big turning point for us as sticking in something when it's tough and a mentality shift for us. I feel like we've just got to stop their shifting. They shift a lot, which we struggled with last time. It were a hot day and they seemed to shift and we were chasing his tails. We just need to be really strong in contact, make sure that we slow their ruck down, and then it negates some of that shift. If you're chasing your tail and the ruck's quick and then they're shifting and then they're shifting to one side, shifting to another side, it looks really good and it hurts you. When it doesn't look so good is when you get hold of that first play, and then we've been guilty of it before in past, the shifting to shift on slow rucks, and it seems to be a losing play for you. You go nowhere. You shift side to side and you need some go forward. So I think that's what we're going to be looking to do is slow the ruck down, and that ultimately will help with the shift plays.
And if there's any lessons from our recent history, last year we went there, we were in a pretty similar run to where we have been now. We had a big win against Cass, and that really was the catalyst for us to kick on.
Yeah, we need every game's really important. We know how important it is, and we're fighting. We're fighting in training. We're fighting on a game to make sure that we're the best we can be. We've got a couple of fresh bodies in there of Bodine and Jared that missed out on Thursday. That they'll bring some massive enthusiasm, and like you say, we get a win. And it could catapult us. We're looking to get over this Easter period with 4 wins. You know what I mean? That's what we want to do over this period where we've got so many games, and I think that's what we're going to look to do against Cass. And like you say, historically we have gone there and we've done all right. So, but it's hard to take history into account in this kind of circumstances and these type of games, because all can happen. So we just need to go with a tough mentality, like we spoke about, ready to defend, and the points I think will come.